Welcome to the Cage of Dreams. I'm your host, Pro Wrestling's bad boy, Carnage. And this is a special edition of Cage of Dreams. It's not in a normal studio. It's in a private location because we have a secret guest, Nyla+Rose, pro wrestling sensation. She's going to be on the show, and we have so much show to cover with her. It was such a great interview that we're going to go ahead and go right to it. And so I hope you enjoy it. Keep watching Cage of Dreams, and always come back. Welcome back to the Cage of Dreams. I'm your host, Pro Wrestling's bad boy and the bad boy of cable, Carnage. And with me, my man Tony D, of course, riding shotgun. And with us in our special edition, we have, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. We have independent wrestling's hotness herself. She's a star in the making. And she is here on Cage of Dreams. She is Nyla+Rose.
Nyla, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you for having me. Thank you for
welcome.
having me.
We're glad to have you. You know, we've been trying to get you on the show, and it's finally happened. We had to bring you to our secret location.
A few speed bumps, but
yeah, that's all right. We got you though. We're here. Cage of Dreams. Nyla+Rose is here. She's one of the hottest wrestlers going today. She's been in the business just a short time, but she's made a major impact. And so tell me, I know you've only been in the business a short time. So how, since you started in it, how is it going for you? And if you want, go ahead and plug right off where people can find you at.
Sure, thank you. It's going very good. It's been a short time, but it's been a great time. I've had a blast. I figure when I'm taking a step back, that's when it's time to evaluate. But so far, every opportunity has just led to something either bigger or more fun or just ways to grow. So I'm completely thrilled. No signs of stopping. If you want to check me out and see where I'll be next, you can go to nativebeast.com. That's my personal website.
So it's Native Beast.
Native Beast.
One word.
.com.
Got it. It's right here. See it right there?
That's right. And you're on Facebook too, right? You're on Facebook?
I am on Facebook. You can get links at the website, but if you want, you can go Facebook /N8V Beast. So it's still Native Beast, but we get a little funky with it.
You're doing like the license plate thing with that.
Kind of the license plate.
Yeah. N8V.
Yeah. Beast.
That's pretty cool.
I like it.
It is. Now, I know there's been a lot of talk going on in the NFL because we are here in Washington Redskins. And they're talking about all the Native Americans out there that hate the name and stuff. I don't want to dwell on it a whole lot.
You know,
but you are Native American.
You are Native American.
You know, I would like to ask you, how do you feel about the Redskin name?
Before you answer, I mean, obviously I'm wearing a hat.
Yeah, I noticed.
If it's offensive, I would like to tailor to whatever it is you're ready to discuss. But the hat's going to either be forward or backward for the rest of the show based upon this answer. But I always wear this hat. Carnage will tell you that.
Yeah.
I may catch a little heat for this. I probably should be much more offended than I am. I do find it offensive. I'll say that from the get-go. I do find it offensive. You can keep your hat forward.
No, we're going to do this. We're going to do this, at least for the rest of the show.
I do find it offensive. It's really no different than if you were rooting for the Chicago Slant Eyes or the Pittsburgh Darkskins.
I like the Pittsburgh Darkskins.
Really?
Yeah.
It's really no different than that, and the bottom line is it's just not cool. So I do wish they would change it. But on the other hand, at this stage in the game, it's not so much about race or a people. It's a product.
Right.
The team itself is a product, and I get that.
Yeah.
So
I mean, Dan Snyder, he said all he's going to say about it, and he'll probably say some more, right?
Yeah.
But
I appreciate the respect that they're trying to pay to the indigenous people, but maybe there's a better way to do it.
There's probably a better way to do it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but appreciate you being honest about it, and we thank you for that.
Yeah, we love the transparency of the guest. Yeah. Now, just speaking of football, to get to know you a little better, do you have a favorite team?
No.
Okay, cool.
Whichever team has the cutest players, I guess.
Oh, maybe
I guess she likes Tom Brady. Then.
Okay, I don't even know who that is.
Okay, good. Because
The
we don't
Patriots.
like them either.
Okay,
Or
no
the Cowboys or,
Patriots.
or the Eagles or any of them. We don't like any of them. Oh, the Giants. No, they're all NFCs. Out of there. Anyway, moving forward, we're going to move a little bit past football. I just wanted to get your take on that. Now, again, you've been in the business, and I know you've done some. You worked any big name stars yet?
Actually, kind of haphazardly, I ended up working Nikolai Volkov.
Oh, really?
Prior to starting my in-ring persona, I was doing a bit of a managerial kind of gimmick, and the person who was supposed to have the match had a little stage fright.
Ooh.
You know, it was their first match as well.
Wait a minute, they got one look at you and they're like, hell no, I'm out of here.
No, he was just a little scared to get in the ring. So next thing you know, I'm in there with Nikolai, and nobody, you know, it's one of those things like nobody kind of knows what to do because we didn't have a contingency plan, but
Right.
the show must go on.
That's right.
So
That's right.
I just got in his face talking trash. The referee rang the bell. Nikolai threw me out of the ring, and
Did he do the song? Because he used to come out, lovely, da da blee.
oh yeah, I threw powder in his face.
Oh,
So
I love
sorry,
it.
Nikolai.
I love it.
Oh man, well that's a good initiation, I guess. You know, in the business here, because usually it takes a long time to
was.
wrestle a big name, and with you only being in
And
it a
I got a
short
victory.
time. Oh, that's even
It
better.
was DQ. It was by DQ,
Oh,
but
it
I
doesn't
got
matter.
I got the win.
That's right.
The
As
W
long as
is
you
a
get your
W.
hand up,
Hey.
that's it. That's all
Yeah.
that matters. Well, that's awesome. You know, I appreciate that, and that's really cool because, like, you know, a lot of times I didn't get my first match with the main eventer until I was probably in the business almost 5 years, and my first one was a Honky Tonk Man.
The honky tonk man.
And, so yeah, I hate that song.
Did he
But I like you, brother. But I don't like the song. Okay, nothing personal.
Shake, rattle, and roll.
Oh yeah, actually I took the shake, rattle, and roll when I lost, but you know, but it was cool. He was a great guy, and so you know, you run into a lot of the big names, and Nikolai is one of the nicer guys out
He's a
there.
legend.
I've known him forever. Me and him were both inducted into the IPWA Hall of Fame together, and I've had the pleasure of working him as well. And so yeah, all of the legends are just great. Is there any legends maybe out there that you would love to get a chance to work in the ring?
Oh my gosh, yes. Definitely it's top of the brain, top of the list. I would say Trish Stratus, Lita.
I want to work with Trish Stratus.
You probably
Yeah, I bet you
in a
would.
different way.
Sounds good.
Absolutely. I mean, anybody really. I'm eager. I want to learn. That's my whole goal. You know, I want to soak it all up.
Right. Yeah, that's what you got to do. It's all about learning. You could be in it 20 years, 30 years, you'll always still learn something, and that's the beauty of it. And as long as you have the heart for it and you love doing it, I hope you have a very long career. I'm sure you probably will. You have a good look about you. You have a great attitude, and I'm sure you can do very well and win a lot of titles.
Yeah.
And be very dominant. I see you as like the next, almost like the next China is what I see you as in this
China.
business. Yeah, because she's got.
China had a mustache.
She's got.
Nyla's a very beautiful woman.
Well, she is, but I'm just saying,
I
not
just came
not
from my waxing,
yeah, not
so.
personally looking, just the essence of how China was, because she was a real strong woman that came in and she just dominated the women's division, and she wrestled men, she wrestled women, and she just made a major impact in this business from just being just a manager or valet, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And so.
Yeah, she came out as part of DX back in the day.
Right,
that was
exactly.
the first
The
introduction.
female muscle,
Right,
yeah.
yeah.
And then she went on to be women's champion.
Right.
Then I think she was heavyweight champion for a little bit, unless I'm mistaken.
Woman's heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
held
was
the title for a little
Intercontinental
while.
champion.
Oh,
Oh yeah, she
took
did.
it.
She did
Intercontinental
hold
title. That was
the
a man's title
Intercontinental
too, by the way. Yeah, so that was
So
good.
that was pretty groundbreaking at the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
She
Yeah, she's
co-held
first
it
woman.
and then held it by herself. So that was pretty awesome.
I was impressed.
I would
was
love to
impressed
follow
with
in
her.
her footsteps. Absolutely.
Yeah, so I see you being that much of an
you.
impact player in this business. And,
I'm
and
trying.
I know you'll
That's
do
my
well.
goal. That's the
Now,
goal.
is there and now you've wrestled. You wrestled pretty much all over the East Coast as well, just like I do.
Yes.
And is there any kind of favorite places that you like wrestling in more than others?
Any place that doesn't have any yard tards.
Oh, nice. That's a great answer. I love that one.
Now, a yard card is a guy who comes. Rick, we learned this from Rick Lee. The guy who comes out in a t-shirt and jeans and Air Jordans,
Or
Nope.
Punisher shirt.
Or Punisher shirt,
Or Under Armour.
right? And he took lessons from Al Snow off of watching Tough Enough.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he watches the WWE, and that's where his training comes from. Yes, worst wrestling ever. And so that's we just hate yard tards in this business, and they have no place. And so me and Rick Lee, we if you ever see that episode with me and Rick Lee, we discussed that. And I'm sure Nyla here is going to have her share of yard tard run-ins, and hopefully she'll do the same as I do and everybody else does. We just beat the crap out of them and get them out of business. So that's the end of that.
Yeah.
Now, where do you see yourself in this business? Probably in about 5 to 10 years from now.
That's a very good question. I 5 to 10, vastly improved from where I am. I don't know. I would love to say in an ideal world, I have hit the lottery at this point. And I've started my own school and promotion. That's what I would love to do. Truly.
I have a question. What's your finishing move? How do you just decimate an opponent, right? There's a 3 count. You don't even need to recover them because they're just gone. What's your finishing move?
Currently, I'll admit, I took the easy way out. Currently, it's a Samoan drop. I call it the powwow plunge.
Nice.
Because I'm not Samoan.
Right.
It's good. I have very powerful thighs, so I can get like anybody up.
Yes.
When I want to show off, I do the squat-on bomb.
I like it.
Nice.
Okay. I'm currently working on a power bomb. So once I get a little bit more... once I get a little bit more confident with that, I'm going to break out the beast bomb and just lay waste to the competition, collect lots of gold.
That's excellent.
You're going to go through a lot of sparring partners with that power bomb. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Are you coming back for Tuesday? No, you're not.
Well, I wish you luck. I mean, that's a
Thank
big thing. A lot of wrestlers, they always like to open up their own promotion and start things. And, if you do that, I wish you nothing but luck. And just remember this old guy here, I'll come down and work with you.
Sure. Come on.
Come on down.
Carnage will have all your students in detention by the end of that day.
That's right. Buck up. But anyway, no, it's wrestling is a tough business. A lot of people don't realize, they see, WWE, worst wrestling ever, and they see that on TV, and they think it's just like that. It's all glitz and glamour, and it's really not. Tell me how your training went to get into this business. I know it wasn't easy.
It wasn't easy. I'm a little guilty. For me, I do think it was a little bit easier because I do have a martial arts background. So I was used to the pain and the punishment. I was used to coming home broken and battered. That was all a hack for me. I formerly trained in Taekwondo and Judo. The little bit of capoeira sprinkled in there. So
Nice.
Pretty well versed.
Very deadly.
That's a happy hour right there.
So there's the physical side of things. Then from the performance standpoint, I am formally trained actress. I have performed in theater and film.
Nice.
So the personality side of things, put it in a mixing bowl and out came me, I
That's
guess.
perfect.
That's excellent. Now, what kind of acting did you do? Did you do any plays and movies and stuff, or what?
Definitely. I did film and theater.
Okay.
To date, no major films or no major part in major films.
Is there anything out there that we could see or the fans out there can see?
It's all bit parts, so you'd have to really slow it down frame by frame. And
My nephew,
I think that's the back of her head, like one of those getting.
shout out to my nephew real quick. He was in Confessions of a Shopaholic. There was a scene where, he came in as an extra. He was actually talking to his buddy on a cell phone, sitting on the couch. They panned by him, gave him a full headshot, full screen, got like 2 seconds in a movie.
There you go. That's how it starts.
Yeah.
It's just getting with the agency, getting with the agent, and just like wrestling, paying your dues, climbing that ladder.
That's it. That's how you do it. Well, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. Give Nyla a rest here for a minute. We're going to come back. I got more questions for her, and we're going to talk to this lovely pro wrestler on the East Coast. Make sure you come on back. Cage of Dreams, come on back.
And I'm Temptation. And we're the LTW Divas. And you're watching Cage+of+Dreams with Tony D.
Welcome back to the Cage of Dreams. I'm your host, Pro Wrestling's bad boy, Carnage. And with us is the lovely Nyla+Rose is still with us on the set. Oh, man, it's been great having you. We've been having a blast so
I'm
far.
having fun. I'm not going to go anywhere.
Oh,
Not
well,
yet. Not
good,
yet.
good. I appreciate that. And I know Tony's been on his best behavior.
I have
'Cause
been.
usually when we have female athletes on the show, he usually finds some way to get himself in trouble.
I never learned my lesson.
But, yeah, he just
him in
never
check.
learns. But, yeah, he's been doing pretty good. I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you.
But I know you work. You manage a gym
I do.
in real life, so that helps in your career. Now, working in a gym, managing a gym, you sure you get a lot of Joe neck bones in there and stuff. But and I know you take care of yourself and you do a lot of good things. But I know even for me, being in the business over 20 years, I like to cheat a little bit on my diet sometimes and. Cheesecake, of course, is my
Cheesecake, he loves a
one,
cheesecake.
yeah. So what is your favorite kind of cheap food that you work with?
I have too many. Most
Too many?
people take a cheat day. Sometimes
Yeah.
I've been known to take a cheat week.
Ooh.
I have a wicked sweet tooth. That's my downfall. Definitely like the cakes and pies, or fruity candy. Like jelly beans.
I love some jelly beans.
Jelly
I
beans,
love
good.
them.
Yeah.
Jelly bellies,
Yeah.
the banana ones, or the pina coladas. Mm,
So I just eat a whole bag.
love them. Now, what about you, Tony? I know
Oh,
you work
man.
out too and stuff. I know you started doing a lot of
Yeah.
running and stuff like that. So
Camera has 10 pounds. You got to find a balance somewhere. My favorite dessert I ever had, I was in Vegas at the Bellagio, and they had this food buffet you would not believe. And at the desserts, at the very end, at the last stand, they had this custard. What's the matter?
Really?
It was delicious. I mean, anyway.
ladies and gentlemen, I think we're starting to head down a road that's going to end in a dead-end street. Uh-oh. All right, Tony. Moving on. Now, you've been in the business a couple of years, so you don't really have a whole lot of road stories, but I don't know, maybe you do. You have any funny road stories from being on the road?
Nothing I think I'm allowed to share.
Most of them are not.
Let me see. I'll put my business out there. I have like no shame, so if it's funny, I'm totally gonna do it. Recently, okay, so we're driving back from Michigan, and there's like this middle-aged couple. They're riding next to us, and they look like they were having a bit of a tiff. So I wasn't the one driving, but I turn, I just look at him, staring out the window. The guy's driving the car, and he kind of like looks over, and I'm just staring at him. So he turns and he looks, and I give him one of these and wave, and he waves back. And then I flash him, and his wife could have choked the living crap out. He had the biggest smile on his face.
I bet he did.
The wife wanted to kill him.
Oh my gosh.
So that was pretty funny for me.
I like it.
Good one. I like that one, yeah. So next time you're heading down the road, when are you traveling again? So that way I know
Which way?
which
am I
way to
getting?
go. Yes, I want to be on that
Nice
same
try.
road.
Nice try. Nice try.
It's in driver's ed, right? They tell you when you pull over, put on the flasher.
Yeah.
Just got Nyla with you. That's not a problem.
Yeah, I know. That's a good thing. Now I mean, we could talk all day long. I mean, I'm just having such a great time with Nyla+Rose on the show. If you just tuning in, we're in a secret location. We're not in our normal Comcast studio location.
This is top
And
secret.
this is top secret. We can't tell anybody.
Cage of Dreams
Because
bunker.
we have only the best guests on the show, so we have to kind of keep them secret. We don't want them being mobbed or, any stalkers come in or any yard tards coming over here trying to start some stuff with my girl here because she's going to have to lay them out. And so we come in here and we do this. And again, we appreciate you coming on the show. And I know Tony's had a couple of smart remarks for you.
Yeah.
I just had some questions. I did have one question.
Did you have some questions
It's
for
been burning on my mind.
Okay, go ahead, man.
How do you
Really? The entire time I've been here.
Man.
Even during the commercial break, you asked me about my wounded knee. Like, you saw nothing wrong with that.
No. Is that?
Not one thing, nothing.
I mean, no.
All right, I'll tell you what. I got an idea how to settle this. We're going to go to break, and I think we're going to have these two arm wrestle.
We can arm wrestle. I have never lost an arm wrestling match.
You're about to.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, I know.
I have never lost.
Okay.
So first person to pin the other person is a winner. Arm wrestling, right?
You're on. Wrestling, pinning, that's my alley.
I'm down.
All right, I got
Okay.
my money on Nyla. We're going to go to break, and when we come back, we'll see what happens. Come on back. Cage of Dreams with Nyla+Rose.
This is Alexis Devine, and you're watching Cage of Dreams with my man Carnage, Tony D.
Welcome back to the Cage of Dreams. It's me, Carnage, along with Nyla+Rose and my man Tony D, and we're about to have it. Nyla, during the break, said she wants some of them. He said he wanted some of her. So we're going to have the arm wrestling thing. And whenever you guys are ready, I'll count it down. All right, ready, guys? 1, 2, 3. Come on, Nyla. Come on, you got him. You got him. Come on. What is he doing? What is he doing? Oh, I think he pulled something, folks.
I never do.
Yeah, he
Alright.
pulled something all right.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
This is Miss Love, and you're watching Cage of Dreams with Carnage, Tony D, and my favorite, Shannon.
Welcome back to the Cage of Dreams. It's me, Carnage, with Nyla+Rose, and Tony, the broken hand D, is on because he might have won from
won.
what you guys saw, but
I won.
he doesn't look like much of a winner. He looks a little banged up. Look, he's got a crutch and his hand's all taped up. I think he might have pulled something.
Carnage, I'll be okay, but I'm a winner.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I think he cheated a little bit. But
Yeah, you think?
yeah, I think he did. But we're going to go ahead and close it out. It's been great having my girl Nyla on. A pleasure meeting you. And I
Likewise.
thank you very much for being on the show.
Carnage, it was a pleasure. Ah!
Nice. Good job. Well, I wish you nothing but success, Nyla. And come back on anytime. You're welcome. And so, that's the end of the show, folks. I want to close it out. And like I always say, don't just live your life, live your dream. Peace out. Cage of Dreams.